Alright guys, so our final category is splurges. My top 5 splurges that I would recommend. And these are items that are on my wish list. They may be of a particular price point. And some of them are just items that I've always wanted, but just never really had the opportunity to purchase them. But they're still items that I would like to have. So, or items that I'm just curious about. So that brings me to the first item is Hourglass. It is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked Palette. Now, Hourglass is a brand that I have kind of been on the fence about trying for a long time, because when I first started watching makeup videos, I found a makeup video from, I can't remember her name. I think her name is Victoria, oh God, Vicky J. But anyway, she did a video really outing Hourglass for not being inclusive in their shade ranges when it comes to their powders. And she really gave a heartfelt, passionate plea to them to, be a little bit more inclusive. Think about those of us with deeper complexions. When you come out with these powders or these palettes, and she was so passionate about it, I was like, oh, well, that's a brand I'm going to stay away from. And that's the way I've always felt. But just moving forward, I started hearing other people talk about Hourglass, and people who look like me, some people were like, I really love this palette, or I really love these powders. And then you had the other side was like, absolutely not. They are not inclusive. The shade ranges are just for fair skin complexions. Evidently, they don't want deeper complexions, enjoying their products. So why would we even bother to give them our money? So I was just kind of like, you're right. But then I would look at somebody that looks like me, and they would be doing a review, and the powders would look really nice on them. Just recently, one makeup content creator, she said adamantly she was not going to purchase this new palette. And then a few weeks later, she's doing a review of the palette. So it's something about these palettes, this Hourglass thing, that has people kind of, I don't know, just going back and forth. So instead of me just saying I'm not going to try it, I want to try one of these palettes just to see if it's something that I would like. I've also heard a couple of makeup artists say how the Hourglass powders are perfect for mature skin, for dry skin, how they just make you look so pretty and so clean and airbrushed, or fresh and airbrushed. And just if you have mature skin, this is the powder that you want. So I put this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked Palette on my wish list. It retails for $90. See that price point? I don't know. And when I look online at the palettes, even the darkest one is the Snake palette. And it doesn't look that dark. It doesn't look like it would be for anyone deeper than my complexion, I would say. But even if I do not get that one, the other palette that I was looking at is their ambient lighting palette. It's with the it's a 3-pan palette. And those colors, the darkest one in this one looks really nice. So that one is $69. So I may try this, the Lighting Edit Unlock palette, because it has the finishing powders, the blush, the highlight, all in one palette. Or I may just go with the lighting palette that just has the finishing powder and a highlight, so it doesn't have any blushes in it. But anyway, so I need to try this out for myself, because I'm getting so many conflicting reviews about whether this is a good palette for deeper complexions or not. So I'm going to try it out for myself. All right, so the next splurge on my list is from the brand Guerlain. I believe it's, Guerlain. They have, y'all, they have this beauty oil. I spoke about the Danessa Myricks beauty oil, but they have a beauty oil that I just have to have. And y'all, it's $145. But I wanted to try this out. This is their, I'm not even sure how to pronounce this, but this is the Abiel Royale Advanced Youth Watery Oil. Now, I tried a sample of this oil, and okay, I tried it, and y'all, I absolutely fell in love. It is a really beautiful oil. It gives, again, a radiant finish. Multitasking watery oil formulated with 95% naturally derived ingredients to hydrate and visibly plump, smooth, and boost skin's radiance while softening the look of fine lines and wrinkles. So that's what it is. It looks really nice. I want it. I saw Janae Naylor using it. She made a comment that she never leaves home without it. So, you know, she travels a lot. She's a fashion influencer, if you're not familiar. But she travels a lot. She has beautiful skin. And when she showed this product, I said, I got to have it. I saw it in it was a sample that was offered to me after I made an order on Sephora. I remembered it from Janae's video, and I said, oh, I would like to try that. I tried it. I loved it. I wear it just, you know, by itself. Well, I put it on after I wash my face. I put on this oil, and then I go on top of it with the moisturizer. And I'm telling you, you can't beat it. It's like I washed like 5 years off my face. My skin looks so fresh and youthful. I was like, this is it. This is how I want to look every day, especially if I'm not wearing makeup. That oil really did it. So I really want to make an investment in it. All right, so sticking with Guerlain, they have a lot of products that I would like to try. So they also have these Ombre G Quad eyeshadow palettes. So there are 4 eyeshadow palettes. This one in particular is the Glittery Tiger. It has a really pretty green. It has a really pretty green, this really deep purple, this kind of golden yellow color, and then a shade that looks like it could be like a light, I don't know, like a light pink, or it's just a shimmery shade that goes with the palette. I want to try this out because I like this color story. I like the fact that it has the little eyeshadow applicators in them. I know a lot of people don't like to use those, but I actually do enjoy using these little eyeshadow applicators. I have some that I picked up from Amazon that I enjoy using. So these shadows, they offer a shimmer finish, a satin finish, metallic finish, medium coverage. So an eyeshadow palette that is composed of 4 harmonious colors: intense satin, a deep matte, a luminous metallic finish, and then a radiant pearl. So yeah, I want to try these. They retail for $90 for 4 eyeshadows. And I thought spending $70 on the Patrick Ta eyeshadow with 10 matte shadows and 2 creams, so basically 12 shadows, I thought $70 for that was a lot. And here I am looking at spending $90 for 4 shadows. I may get it, I may not. All right, guys, so my next splurge. Now, this is an oldie. This is an old product that a lot of people were into some years ago. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. Now, of course, I love Charlotte Tilbury. I love the products that I've used from her. I have her pressed setting powder. I do enjoy that. Love, 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 love her setting spray. I can't bring myself to use any other setting spray besides the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. But I've always wanted to try her airbrushed matte bronzer in the shade Deep. This is a warm, deep bronze. It has a matte finish. It has hyaluronic acid. And what I love about it is the packaging, y'all. So I used to wear the Makeup Revolution bronzer, which reminds me of the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, because just that roundness, and then it has this nice big mirror. I just really love that type of packaging, especially for a bronzer. And what this is an oversized natural matte bronzer in a refillable compact. It's infused with hyaluronic acid for a skin perfecting bronze filter for the face and the body. Y'all, I need this because I have that 80 bronzer brush from the Sephora collection, which is a big fluffy brush. So I can just imagine dipping that into this oversized Charlotte Tilbury bronzer and putting it all over my face, y'all. It's just a thing. And I really want this bronzer. It's $58. Now I've tried other bronzers that were like $14, $15 that were really, really good. So I can't imagine what a $58 bronzer would really give. I don't know. It's something that I'm looking at. I may get it, I may not. All right, so my fifth and final splurge item / recommendation is a fragrance. I'm thinking about, you know, investing into a nice fragrance. Before I started working from home and I worked out, you know, outside of the home, I would buy fragrances. And really, I was really into the Mugler Angel. I loved that fragrance. I had the refillable bottle and I would get it refilled. I also wore like Paloma Picasso. I love that. And then I would get the little rollerball fragrances that I really like because I love earthy, woodsy, spicy types of fragrances. Have patchouli, anything that says patchouli, sandalwood, myrrh, oud wood, whatever. I love those types of fragrances, and I'm missing that because I really don't wear a lot of cologne, you know, just here at the house. Now, I did recently try a sample of a Tom Ford fragrance. I'm very familiar with Tom Ford fragrances from way back, but I just recently had a sample of the Black Orchid, and it just reminded me that you need to get back into your fragrances, Maria. So the Black Orchid, I really enjoy that. Even my friends was like, you know what, you smell really, really good. What is that? I'm like, it's Tom Ford. It just smells, to me, that scent smells like fall and winter. It just has this just a deep, heavy, intense, earthy aroma, and that's what I like, or scent. So that's what I like. So I'm looking at some Tom Ford fragrances. I was looking at that Black Orchid or the Santal Blush. Even some of the heavier fragrances like the Noir de Noir. I like that. So those types of fragrances really, really get me excited. Even I looked at some other brands. There's a cologne from Guerlain that I really want to try. Joe Malone, the K. Ali. So yeah, so just a fragrance. I'm willing to invest in one. Not sure which one I'm going to go with, or if I'm going to even do either one of them. Because like I said, these are really pricey, especially Tom Ford. So, but I guess during the Sephora sale is a good time to maybe take a splurge and just get that 15% off. I'm not sure if they're going to be offering any more during Black Friday. I don't know. But anyway, guys, that's it. I'm not going to talk too much longer. I've been really honestly filming this video all day, and I'm tired. I want to go wash this face off. I had this face on for a long time, y'all. And that's it. So the Sephora sale is happening starting October 27th, going through November 6th. Will you be participating? Have you filled up your cart? Like, I put so many things in my cart. I've taken things out, added things, a mess. So, you know, what are you guys doing? Are you going to be participating in the sale? What are some of your wish list items? You can let me know down below. I'm curious to know because what you guys use, it actually gives me ideas. And if there's anything you want to see a review on, let me know. I may be willing to go ahead and do that just for you. So let me know. And that's it. So just don't forget to comment, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so, and come back for the next video because we're still going strong. I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent because I really do enjoy doing this. So come back for the next video and I'll see you then.